Hey everyone, did you know you could sell your car online? You've probably seen commercials from Carvana that advertise how easy selling your car can be. As the popularity of this industry has grown, we've seen a lot of companies joining in the action, and we've been running the numbers to compare the biggest players. My name is Cordell with Clutch, and this is Carvana versus Vroom. Who pays more? Let's talk about selling your car online. There are a bunch of services that do this now, including Carvana, Shift, CarMax, and now Vroom. We will walk you through how to get, evaluate, and complete the sale of your car. Before you start, we'll go through a few things that you'll need to get an accurate value. A VIN number or license plate number. Remember, you can find the VIN on your registration or your insurance documents. You'll need to know what options or packages are on the car. By the way, you can use the window sticker tool at withclutch.com/window stickers. Get all of that information. And the last thing you'll need is your current odometer reading. So all of these services basically work in the same way. Enter the details into an online portal, you get a quote or offer on the car, someone either comes to inspect the car and pick it up, or you can drop it off at a location. We'll talk about some key differences here as we compare each company. Once the quote or offer is made and you agreed to it, there are a couple other items that you need to finish. This includes the current status of your title, a loan payoff statement, and where you want the money deposited if there's going to be positive equity. Now, if you just want to know the current vehicle value, maybe to just check the value versus your current loan amount, you can head over to our website at www.withclutch.com/vehicle-valuation and you can quickly compare a few offers. Okay, let's start with Vroom first. Vroom is much smaller than Carvana. They were really the first online car seller in some ways due to the relationship with Texas Direct Auto, who is eBay's largest online car seller. So in ways, they understand the car financing better than most. Last year, Vroom sold 8,000 cars in the last 3 months, so they may be small, but they are certainly a growing competitor. That being said, let's walk through the quote process. So we'll use my trusty RAV4 with 99,500 miles. Let's try and get the value. So we head over to their website, we plug in the information we talked about earlier, and boom, there's your online quote. It's that simple. If that inspection finds anything outside of what you told them, damage to the vehicle or inaccurate mileage, this will reduce the value of that online quote. So the number you see may not be what you get. Let's talk about Carvana next. Full disclosure, our founders previously worked at Carvana and loved this car buying experience. But luckily, I think I can be unbiased in this review. Carvana buys almost as many cars as they sell now. Last year was about 200,000 vehicles according to their public filings. So what Vroom did in the last 3 months, Carvana does every 15 days. Okay, let's quickly walk through getting an online quote through Carvana. Using my trusty RAV4 with 99,500 miles, here's our VIN, all the different options. So you've got your quote. So far, not that much different than Vroom. Once that's complete, they require your driver's license and then also your title status, payoff letter if there's a loan, and your bank information if there is positive equity. Once you accept the offer, they set up an appointment to come and pick the car up. That's it. No reappraisal, no inspection, you get the offer that they gave you. So the big question is, who pays more? Well, we compared 1,000 cars using our own vehicle valuation tool and compared base level offers for various online car sellers. We're going to look at 3 different graphs. We're going to look at win ratio by odometer value, win ratio by price, and win ratio by year. So let's take a look and see how Vroom and Carvana stack up against each other. Let's start with odometer value. Again, we're looking at 10,000 mile increments, and according to this graph, comparing the 1,000 cars that we were looking at 50,000 miles or less, Vroom looks like it squeaks out just a little bit over Carvana on a win ratio. Between 60,000 to 90,000, Carvana looks to step up a little bit, but it is still about a 50-50 ratio. Then when we get to the higher mileage cars, Vroom will offer slightly more than Carvana. Looking over here at the win ratio by price, so surprisingly from $30,000 and above, Vroom outbids Carvana 100%. As we get into the lower price ranges, which typically coordinates with higher mileage, Vroom still seems to outbid Carvana, but Carvana in the $10,000 to $15,000 range will have a higher likelihood of winning. Last, we're going to look at model year. In the lower model years, which in a lot of cases is going to be a lower price, Carvana is going to outbid Vroom. As we get into the newer vehicles, which are going to typically have a higher price, Vroom will beat Carvana. Now, there's one more graph that I want us to take a look at. Average gap in winning bid. If Carvana does win over Vroom, it's typically about $1,200 more. However, if Vroom outbids Carvana, we're looking at an $1,800 gap over Carvana. It looks like Vroom's the winner. To conclude, over time, the online seller giving you the best offer will change. It's important once you have all the information about your vehicle and your current loan, you should definitely get multiple offers. Hopefully with the tools over at withclutch.com, we can make you a more confident seller. Thanks as always for watching. Please like and subscribe. Our goal is to empower you and feel confident when selling your car online, buying your next vehicle, or refinancing the one you already have. See you next time.